Welcome back, students. I hope you had a good break time. Now let's move on to GE5C Unit 1, okay? So open your books to page 1. All right, here we go. Number 1. Oh, let's zoom in real quick. So the sentence pattern. Here we say, Ben read a book that Anne lent to him. So we're combining two things. Ben read a book. What book? The book that Anne lent to him. So we have Ben read a book, the book that Anne lent to him. Together we say Ben read a book that Anne lent to him. Anna is wearing a woolen hat. So she's wearing a woolen hat. But which woolen hat? The green one, red one, pink one, this one's brown. But we want to specify, we want to talk about a particular woolen hat. We say, which is very warm. We want to talk more about the hat. Anna is wearing a woolen hat. What about the woolen hat? The woolen hat, which is very warm. Louis carries a bucket. What about the bucket? Which bucket? The bucket which has many shovels. Maybe there's another bucket with rakes in it or shoes in it. I don't know. But Louis carries a bucket which has many shovels. We're going to practice, we're going to read. Just think about how to say the whole sentence. Get comfortable with it. Number 1. Anna is wearing a woolen hat. It is very warm. The hat is very warm. We want to make one sentence. We say, Anna is wearing a woolen hat which is very warm. Can you read part 1? Can you read all 3, please? Ready? Let's read together. Ready, go. Anna is wearing a woolen hat. It is very warm. Anna is wearing a woolen hat which is very warm. Good job. Number 2. Sandy, what's she doing? Reading a book. Sandy is reading a book. It is about butterflies. Sandy is reading a book which is about butterflies. There's an octopus on the cover and there's some seaweed. So you know it's going to be about butterflies. Number 3, we have a boy, his name's Louis. He has a bucket with many shovels. He wants to build a sand castle. Louis carries a bucket. Let's read together. Louis carries a bucket. It has many shovels. Louis carries a bucket which has many shovels. Good job. 4. Ooh. Nancy just got married because she has a gold ring. We talked about gold last time and we didn't understand, but we learned this is a ring. She has a ring, and what color is it? It's gold. It's a yellow, precious metal. So she has a gold ring, cost a lot of money for her husband, and she's happy, more happy about the ring than anything. Let's read together. Nancy wore a ring. It was made of gold. Together we're going to read one sentence. Nancy wore a ring which was made of gold. All right, good job. Part 5. Tina has boots. We're going to talk about her expensive boots. Okay? Let's read together. Tina is wearing expensive boots. They cost $50. One sentence, okay? Tina is wearing expensive boots which cost $50. So, we want to say she's wearing expensive boots. What is expensive? Expensive means a lot of money, right? Oh no, the boots are very expensive. $50. $50 is a lot of money. Is that American dollars? I'm going to guess American dollars. $50 for a pair of boots now is really not that expensive. I think it's high, but people will pay $200 for a pair of boots. So I'd say 50 is not so bad, but it depends on the brand, the model, and how long you're going to wear them. But you could spend $100 on good boots and it's not expensive if it's a good pair. But Tina doesn't care about the quality, she just cares about the appearance. You can tell she has a tiny bag. You can't carry anything in that bag. Why even have it? Number 6. Oh, look at Mike. Man, those are big feet. Let's read. Mike stepped on a crab. It bit his toe. Mike stepped on a crab, which bit his toe. So again, we're combining one sentence, Mike stepped on a crab. Second sentence, it bit his toe. Together, let's read. Mike stepped on a crab, which bit his toe. Mike's pretty happy? No, Mike stepped on a crab, and the crab bit his toe. Is that biting? I don't know what to call that. I guess we could call it biting. Bite, I think, is the mouth, but snapped. Anyways, bad day for Mike. Let's continue to page 2. All right. We're going to use the word that. Same as page 1, but we're using that instead of which. But you can use which or that. They're about the same. Lily sat on a swing that was made by her father. You could also say, Lily sat on a swing which was made by her father. Which, that, okay, okay. We're going to try with that. Henry read a book that Gina lent him. You can say which Gina. Number 1. This is a wagon, and inside is carrots. Red, orange, and yellow. White carrots. Very cool, huh? Susan, here we go. Susan was pulling a wagon. It was full of carrots. Together, ready? Susan was pulling a wagon that was full of carrots. Great. 2. Lily sat on a swing. Here's a little girl on a swing. That's her dad giving her a boo push. Look how much fun they're having. Very exciting. Lily, together, Lily sat on a swing. It was made by her father. Her dad made the swing. So cool. Together, Lily sat on a swing that was made by her father. Good job. Number 3. That's a ruler. That's Cindy. She lost it. Cindy lost a ruler. Which ruler? I don't know which ruler. The one that she brought it to school yesterday. She lost the ruler, the one she brought to school yesterday. One sentence. Ready? Cindy lost a ruler that she brought to school yesterday. Let's do it again. That's a long one. Cindy lost a ruler that she brought to school yesterday. Okay, good sentence. Number 4. Ben is reading a book. Ben read a book. Gina lent it to him. Ben read a book that Gina lent to him. All right. 5. Alan is holding a t-shirt. His mother bought it for him. Alan is holding a t-shirt that his mother bought for him. Okay. Let's do the last one together. Gray. He's playing with a toy. Gray is playing with a toy. His uncle gave it to him. Which toy? The one his uncle gave to him. Gray is playing with a toy that his uncle gave to him. All right, we got all those sentences down. And if you want, you can always read again and practice saying. These are long sentences, but it's very good to learn. Let's do our GE 5C workbook. So close your student book, put it in your bag, and take out your GE 5C workbook that I know you have because we did it yesterday and on Monday. Okay, here's your 5C workbook. Oh, look at they're having Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to do page 2. All right. Are you ready? Page 2. Here we are. Workbook. Dirk is reading a book. It is about lions. Same grammar as last time. Dirk is reading a book that is about lions. Easy, huh? Number 1. Sam was pulling a wagon. It was full of toys. So we have one sentence and we have two sentences. But we want to make one sentence with both of them. It. What is it? It is wagon. So we don't need to say it again if we're doing one sentence. So no period, no it. We're going to put in that. So just here we're going to say T-H-A-T. We're going to do the same thing here and so on. So let's write it out. Sam was pulling a wagon that was full of toys. Don't forget period. Sam was pulling a wagon that was full of toys. Okay, part 2. Mary wore a ring. It was made of gold. What do? That's right, the same thing as last time. Goodbye period, goodbye it, and what do we put in? That. It's a little messy, so I'm going to erase it. But that's what we do. Number 2, let's write it out. Mary wore a ring that was made of gold. Good. I won't move the refrigerator, said Jim. Jim is saying, I won't move the refrigerator. You could also say, Jim wouldn't move the refrigerator. Number 3, I won't wash the dishes, said Lindy. What do we write? We say, Lindy. I won't, we turn into wouldn't. Lindy wouldn't. What? Move the refrigerator? No, that's Jim. We're down here. Lindy wouldn't wash the dishes. On the test, many people like to copy the same thing here. You can't copy it exactly, it won't make sense. Lindy wouldn't wash the dishes. Two, 4. I'll give you a second. Number 4, I can't go to the movies, said Terry. So what do we say? Terry. Terry what? This one's hard. Think about it. I won't, he wouldn't. I won't, she wouldn't. I can't. This is not won't. I can't. Terry. What do you think? So it's not wouldn't. I can't. Won't, wouldn't. Won't, wouldn't. Can't, couldn't. COULDN''T. Terry couldn't. Easy. Go to the movies. Good job. Number 5. Bye-bye, Lindy. Bye-bye, Terry. Mr. Smith said, "You must comb your hair, Kevin." So Mr. Smith said, "Kevin, you must comb your hair." Mr. Smith is over here. Mr. Smith is telling who? Kevin. Kevin's a little boy over here. He's like, "Comb your hair." Mr. Smith made Kevin comb his hair. So the grammar example is, because we're using must. Must means make. You must do it. I make you do it. So we have first person, make. We're doing past tense. So we do made somebody else. And then the verb, something, something, something. I'll show you what I mean. 5. Miss Wong said, "You must do your homework, Eric." Miss Wong is the person first. Eric is number 2. Miss Wong made who? Eric. You must made Eric what? Do your homework? Do his homework. Six. Oh, 1 second. Uncle Jim, 1 person. Debbie is number 2. Uncle Jim said, "You must eat breakfast, Debbie." Uncle Jim made Debbie. Made Debbie what? Eat breakfast. Grandpa, Tony. Grandpa said, "You must put the trash in the bin, Tony." Grandpa told Tony we're not using told. I was seeing if you were listening. We actually say Grandpa made Tony. Made Tony what? Put the trash in the bin. All right. I know your hand's a little tired. Stretch it out. 5, 6, 7. Make sure it's correct, because this is correct, so you need to write it in your book. Just copy this, but hopefully you learned how we make the sentence. All right, that is finished for our GE student and workbooks.